Okay, next we have this question number 4. We are going to learn a new skill here, which is the auxiliary view. So what is the auxiliary view? If you can see in the right here of this part, if you go to the right and you try to measure the true dimension between this line and this line, he will not give you, for this program, if you click here and click here, you will get the dimension. The dimensions will not be 32. Why? Because it will be less than that, because we look from this area, and this area does not represent the real dimension. For example, you will see that this is not a curve. This is not is not what we call it. This is not half circle. Okay, if you clicked here, this is just a curve. So I wanted to see the real half circle, the real length. So what should we do? We see from this area, okay, and you will we'll add a new view, which is the auxiliary view, that show you the real dimension, the real size, the real what we call it, the real dimension of this inclined surface or slanting surface. Okay, because when we see from here, there is like a vertical area, and we have a diagonal area. So obviously it will not show you the real length. So I have to go from this area and bring a new view called the auxiliary view. Let's do it together. So it's not related, this question is not related to the making section or diagonal lines. It's related to if you have a surface and this surface is not vertical, it has an angle. Okay, how can I make a real dimension for this surface that has this angle? Okay, so go to the SolidWorks, open the problem number 4, I believe. So make drawing sheet, the same steps. First angle, properties, first angle, apply changes. Okay, bring the front, then the top, okay, then the right, then the isometric, then bring the isometric down to the left and keep it colored. Okay, add the dash lines. Okay, so suppose I want to add the dimensions. Okay, if I click here and I clicked here, smart dimension between this line and this line, it has to be 32. But as you can see, because we are looking to this area, which is not straight, it is slanting or diagonal. Okay, so it doesn't give you the real dimension. So what should I do? I have to add an auxiliary view. So go to the view layout, then choose auxiliary view, then click on this area, the sloped area. Click on this line, clicked. He will give you an auxiliary view, like he can see vertically to this area. Okay, he gives you another view, which is an auxiliary view. Okay, you can bring that isometric down here, because we have a new view, which is an auxiliary view. Okay, do I need everything in this auxiliary view? First of all, I have to you can delete the dash lines, because we don't need that dash line. I just want to add the dimension, the real dimension here, and the real dimension for this circle. Okay, so should I need I need this area? No, I just want to focus on this area. So I want to cut everything and focus in this area. How can I do that? Sketch. I'm gonna draw a circle, and this circle from this area. Okay, I want just to focus on this in this place. Okay, so just focus. I want to cut this. I don't need it. Okay, just I want to focus on this area. Okay, make it small, like this circle. Then make view layout. Then crop the view. Crop the view. Just see what happened. Crop the view. You have to click on the circle. Then crop view. As you can see, he just cut the extra area that you don't need it. Okay. Now you can annotation, make an annotation, smart dimension. From here up to here, the dimension is 32. The dimension here, okay, radius 30, and make the leader as we know. Leader, this one, and down. Custom text position, the middle one. Okay, like this. If you want to add the center mark for this circle, click on center mark, then click on any of these curves, this or this. He will give you the center mark. Okay. Then you continue. You can continue. Make the font, the length, the width, the thickness, the thicknesses, the 7 dimensions that we have to add. Okay. But this is what we call the auxiliary view, which is focused on the sloped area, okay, to give a real dimension, okay, for the slanting area, okay. I hope it's easy to you. Now you can add the dimensions and make the dimensions in the black colors and give the thicknesses, and finally you have to save the file in a PDF. The saving PDF is just for classwork 6 and 7. It's not for all the classes. Just for classwork 6 and 7, you have to save it as a PDF. Okay. This is the auxiliary view, and it's not related to making sections. It's related to, okay, focusing an area that has an angle, so we can see clearly the real dimensions. Okay, thank you very much.